What is it about Rod Brind'Amour, Aaron Ward, that allows him to make that, or allowed him to make that transition seamlessly?
Again, we'll go back to the analogy of there's the right way, there's the wrong way, and there's Kane's way. And to set this up, you're absolutely correct. And I've gone through it over the course of my career, and guys talk about having guys as assistant coaches in other towns and coming to new teams and having that assistant now as a head coach. And there's like what we call the fraud alert, that he's nowhere near the same guy, his level of integrity, his ability to relate to you, it's all gone. He's now the commander-in-chief, and he's running the tight ship. What happened with Roddy was put in a situation here, it's to prove himself. If you go back to when the position was open as a head coach, I think it was more or less prove it, right? It was a 1 year at $300,000. Like, this organization was getting mocked for, like, who the hell pays a National Hockey League coach $300,000? You got guys. I mean, you got Babs basically negotiating his own contract in the media at the time, like how great he is. I mean, just ask most of these coaches. Yep. There are very few and select coaches that will be humble enough, have enough humility to look at a situation and say, you know what, I should prove myself. And Roddy was that guy. So he signed on with Carolina for $300K. Guys are scratching their head like, oh, this is a no-win situation for him. And what he managed to do was not just maintain who he was, which is a very tough job. And the truth is, I mean, Roddy doesn't have the ability to change. And I think that's one of the things that most guys recognize as players that play for him and guys that played with him. Roddy is who he is to the core. So he maintained a high level of integrity as assistant coach and just transported as a head coach. And when you are Rod Brind'Amour, the player, and you have stories abound from guys that played with him, guys that played against him. And it's, it's not the Rod the Bod stuff. It's what he put into being Rod the Bod. There's a level of investment that's consistent over decades to be that guy. And when you get to be a head coach, you have ready mix, automatic respect, unlike any other coach that steps in, because you played the game away that most guys couldn't. And you did it for a very long time. So I think that's one of the stories as to why he's been so successful as a coach is that. And then you go back to the interview with Christine Simpson. The relatability of a guy that has gone through the crap to then take that lesson, learn it, and implement it in his own life. And let's be honest about hockey players. So whatever you know about them, essentially they're like every other human. When you get to a team, you're part of a team, but individually you want to feel like you're understood. Rod Brind'Amour, and I'll tell you from talking to guys that played with him, and still as I see him now, he will make every attempt to know you, to get to understand you, and that goes the distance for especially these modern day players. Like, they're so in tune with themselves, they want people to know about them and understand them, and Roddy does that. You see those clips in the locker room of his motivational speeches, they resonate because they know that when he says it, he believes it. It's just not a bunch of hot garbage that is being said for a camera and for show.